Peanut butter lovers, you gotta stop by. You gotta give it a try. I've decided that I'm going to eat at every sit-down location on Disney property, but free will isn't nearly as fun, so... Okay, we're spinning the wheel for the second quick service episode. The last one went really well. I think it's my YouTube video and my TikTok video with the most views in a while, so I'm definitely excited to do another one. I'm really excited for it. So let's spin and see where we're going. Oh, it looks like it's going for resort. A resort. We did a resort last time. We can do a resort again. All right, we're gonna spin again. Let's see, where's it gonna land? Beaches and cream. I can do beaches and cream. I wanted to go to beaches and cream. That's awesome. Yes, let's go to beaches and cream. So, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop is a table service restaurant at the Beach Club Resort. While it does have a full menu with plenty of food options, it does specialize in ice cream. And it did open with the resort in November of 1990. They are open for lunch from 11 to 5 and for dinner from 5 to 11. Although by the looks of it, it's the same exact menu for both. Now, for those who don't want to go all out and eat a sit-down meal, they do have a Beaches and Cream window right next door to the restaurant. And this window is going to sell a pared down menu of just the ice cream options. So they won't have everything, but there's enough to get your sweet tooth covered if you just want to grab ice cream and go. This is also a good option if you want the ice cream for cheaper, because almost everything is going to cost less than it would actually sitting down and eating it at Beaches and Cream. So let's go to the Beach Club Resort for my first time at Beaches and Cream. All right, we've made it to Beaches and Cream. It's not quite time to check in yet, so we're just kind of sitting at a table around the pool. We made it. I'm very excited for ice cream. I will give the entrees equal judgment, I suppose, but I'm mostly excited for the ice cream. You've heard me say it before with Sebastian's Bistro, and I'll probably say it again with every table service episode in the future, but I do highly recommend getting a reservation for Beaches and Cream if you're interested. For a lot of table service restaurants at Disney World, they do have walk-up lists that you can add your name to, but you never know how long these walk-up lists are going to be, and for some of them, they're completely shut off if the restaurant has too much demand that day. I've never personally seen a day where the walk-up list for Beaches and Cream was unavailable, but it could happen. So if you're just strolling around looking for restaurants and you find a place, the walk-up list is a great option. But if you know you want to eat at a place before you even step foot on Disney property, just make the reservation. It's safer to do so. You can make dining reservations 60 days in advance, and if plans change, you can alter or cancel your reservation up to 2 hours beforehand without any kind of charge or penalty. So to be safe, just make the reservation. But if you're curious, we went at 2:30 on a Wednesday, and the walk-up list was only about 10 minutes long. However, I have seen Beaches and Cream get as bad as 45 minutes long during peak time for dinner. Another thing I would like to note is that when I checked in, I did see this notice that explains that if you are putting your name on the walk-up list, you are very likely going to be seated at the counter instead of an actual table. So if you care about sitting at a high-top counter versus sitting at a table, you might want to book that reservation just to secure a table. And lastly, at the host table, I did find this sign that states that if you are a party of 6 or more, you may be split up. It is a very small restaurant. They don't really have tables for parties larger than 6. So if you are a party larger than 6, it's very, very likely that they're going to split your party up into 2 and put you guys at 2 different tables. Hopefully the tables can be near each other, and I'm sure they'll do their best to do so, but you will almost definitely not be able to sit at one table with a party larger than 6. And let's get ranking. Category 1. Theming and seating. Okay, now we're in, we've seated, we've ordered. My first impressions of this theme, it's really cute in here. I like all the paintings of Mickey Mouse that are around. That's really cute. I like the diner theme. It's got a very diner vibe going on. It is very loud in here, so I'm hoping that you can even hear me. Just listen to this audio of me talking without my microphone. All right, we're in, we're seated, we've ordered. Oh, I forgot to plug this in. See? It's loud. But it's very cute in here. I like it. Very small. Just a heads up, 2 things I think I've mentioned. If you have a party of 6 or more, you might get split up because of the space in here. And also, if you are a walk-up, you will likely be put at the counter, depending on availability. So, got very nervous for a second. Yeah, it's very cute in here. Just waiting on the food and then the ice cream. So overall, I really do like the vibe of this theme. I know it's supposed to be a soda shop, but it really does have a diner theme that I find to be really cozy. I think it's a nice touch that behind the counter you can see the cast members making the ice cream. There's also a jukebox, so that's pretty fun. I don't think it can play anything, but it's still pretty fun. I love the paintings on the walls. That's probably my favorite part. I'd have to say my favorite one is the classic Mickey and Minnie eating a sundae together. However, I would say that the downside of the theme is the size of the restaurant. It is a pretty small space, and I just feel like there's more they could have done with the space had they had more space. But I don't want to let that affect the theme too much, because overall I did really like its vibe. So I'm going to give the theme 8 ice cream cones out of 10. Now category 2, food. So Beaches and Cream serves ice cream. Okay, they also have food. I would say the menu has a lot of comfort food that you'd be likely to order from your local diner. Mostly sandwiches. But the star of the show is definitely the ice cream. With a wide variety of sundaes, shakes, and floats. You should not come here if you don't like ice cream. Looking at the menu, I'm mostly excited for ice cream, I'm not gonna lie, but I have to get an entree too, I know that I do. I think I'm looking at like the French dip sandwich. I was between that and the cheddar bacon ranch sandwich, but I think Emily's with me, and I think she's gonna get the cheddar bacon ranch sandwich, so I'm just gonna steal bites of hers and get the French dip sandwich. I was looking at the grilled cheese too, but because I'm filming a video, that just feels a little bit too basic, so I don't think I'll do the grilled cheese. They have no appetizers here, but I might get one of the sides of tots just to show off those as well, and also they look really good. They have one with like bacon on it. Cheese seems really good. And then for dessert, I already know what sundae I'm getting. I'm a peanut butter girl. I'm getting the No Way Jose. That's the big peanut butter sundae. Listen, I would get the kitchen sink, but there's only 2 of us, and neither of us are strong enough for that, especially not after having a whole meal. Maybe I'll come back and do a video entirely on the kitchen sink, but for right now, no kitchen sink today. I'm just gonna go for the No Way Jose, the peanut butter sundae, which is what I'm the most excited about. But first, we gotta eat. We gotta eat real food. Healthy, balanced meals only around here. As for kids' meals here, they do have like a kind of create your own scenario where you can pick 1 entree and then 2 sides to go with it. One of the sides is a sundae. So if you want to get your kids like a smaller dessert, they have that. So 1 entree, 2 sides, that's what your kids can get here while you chow down on the biggest bowl of ice cream anybody has ever seen in their entire life. Gosh, I'm so excited. Let's start things off with the cheddar bacon ranch chicken sandwich. Jeez, that's a mouthful. This chicken sandwich is topped with sauteed onion, lettuce, tomato, and is served on a multi-grain bun. Next, listen, I know you're talking about how many bites of Emily's food I take. I really don't take all that much, and she gives me permission to, so I'm gonna take a bite of Emily's food now. The chicken bacon ranch sandwich? Just sandwich? Okay. Looks good. Let's give it a try. All right, that's good. I like the toppings. I don't know, the one part I was worried about was the brioche bun. I think I just prefer a regular bun, but I really like the toppings. The chicken is really good. That's a really solid sandwich. It was pretty good. I'm gonna take one more respectable bite. Is that okay? Okay, yeah, she nodded. So. I got more of the chicken in that bite. That one was good. But you know what I can steal because she doesn't like it? Her pickle. That one's all mine. Now moving on to the French dip sandwich. This is a toasted French roll with roast beef, Swiss, au jus, and crispy fried onions. All right, next I'm gonna try mine. This looks really good. I'm very excited about it. Looks very cheesy. Let's just get into it. That's really good. Honestly, without I forget what it's called, but like the dipping stuff on the side is kind of dry. But I think that's the point because they want you to dip it in there, but dipping it in there is really good. It's got some really good flavors. The cheese is really good. I love the crispy onions on top. Pretty solid meal. I wouldn't say the food is top of the notch 10 out of 10, but the ice cream probably will be. So I've found this quieter spot to do additional thoughts that I forget to include while I'm actually eating. So the French dip sandwich. To be clear, it is good. I feel like I was knocking it a little bit too much while I was eating it. You just have to dip it into the dip. Like if that's not your vibe, it's a little dry. But once you dip it into the dip, it becomes good. It becomes nice and soft and flavorful and very good. So overall, it is good. Just don't forget to use that dip. Okay, I did upgrade my side of tots to the bacon tots. These look so good. Let's see. Oh yeah. God, those are so good. That cheese is nice and ooey gooey. The bacon, so good. It becomes a very melt in your mouth experience. Those are so good. These tots are honestly my favorite thing I've had thus far. God, I'm in love with these. If I come back for ice cream, I'm getting tots too. I can't help it. These are so good. Emily upgraded hers to chili cheese tots, and she's being very nice and again letting me have a bite of them. So they're falling apart a little bit. Get a bite of that. Ooh, that's really good too. Also very melty. That chili is so good. And these tots are just absolutely smothered in the topping. There's plenty to go around for all the tots. The tots are top notch, honestly. I could just eat a whole bowl of these tots and be perfectly happy. So, all right, I'm gonna finish eating. The thing also about the tater tots, I really like it. Emily really didn't like it. There's so much topping that you kind of don't really know where the topping ends and where the tater tots begin. I really like that. I really like cheese. I feel like there's plenty of toppings to go around. It becomes very, very good. Emily didn't really like it as much. She wanted a bit more dimension in her tater tots, and that's fine. So just know what vibe you like and what vibe you don't like. If you're more like Emily, I wouldn't order the tater tots, but if you're more like me, they were delicious. They were the best food on the menu. Emily did also say that the toppings made the tater tots get mushy really fast, which again, I didn't really mind because I thought they were delicious. But if you're someone who thinks you might mind that, just keep that in mind. Okay. All right, it's time for dessert, and I got the No Way Jose, which is a peanut butter sundae. All right, so we got our ice cream. I got the No Way Jose, which is a peanut butter dessert. This is massive, but I'm so excited. I love peanut butter. Let's dig in. That's so good. I love that so much. I mean, I'm a peanut butter girl, so of course I love it. Plenty of peanut butter, not too much that it starts to become too intense. Ice cream is good, chocolate sauce is good. What is not to love about that? This is amazing. Peanut butter lovers, you gotta stop by. You gotta give it a try. Now to try the classic banana split, which features a scoop of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream with pineapple, strawberry, and marshmallow topping. All right, I'm just gonna try some of Emily's banana split here. Okay, one of each flavor going on here. Gosh, that strawberry ice cream is so good. I'm also a strawberry ice cream girl. Peanut butter and strawberry, that's mine too. That's really good. I'm not gonna steal her banana. I'm good. I'm nice. All right, I'm gonna eat more of my peanut butter thing. To be honest, I think my favorite of the ice creams, that strawberry ice cream was so good. I might just order a cup of that strawberry ice cream. It was so fresh. It tasted so much like strawberries. Sometimes strawberry ice cream can miss the mark. This one did not miss the mark at all. Nice, sweet flavor. Absolutely delicious. So who knew that I'd be walking away feeling the most optimistic about just strawberry ice cream. Maybe next time I just need a bowl of strawberry ice cream. It was so good.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Now feels like the time I should mention the kitchen sink. The kitchen sink is a fanfare at Beaches and Cream. It is a sink-sized bowl featuring 5 different flavors of ice cream and topped with every topping in the kitchen, including, but not limited to, hot fudge, peanut butter, Snickers, brownie pieces, and a whole can of whipped cream.
Oh, Bolger!
Whenever somebody orders this, the lights dim and the server makes an announcement to the whole restaurant that they have ordered it. It truly is a fanfare, and it's a lot of ice cream. We didn't get it. We were only 2 people. We would never have finished it. But if you have a big group of people and you are feeling adventurous, the kitchen sink is always here. Okay, and then my final thoughts on the food. Well, I think the whole point of Beaches and Cream is the ice cream. The ice cream is supposed to shine the brightest, and it truly does. The best part of the meal was the ice cream. It was the No Way Jose, it was all that peanut butter, it was the strawberry ice cream. Save room for dessert. And if you don't like ice cream, I don't think there's anything particularly special about the food here if you don't like ice cream. I don't think coming here for the food is what people should do. If you want to get a meal before you get your ice cream, fine, great. The food was plenty good enough. But don't come here for the food. Come here for the ice cream, because that's the part that really shines the brightest. So the food score, I think, might get a little bit lower just because of that, but it'll be evened back up a little bit because I have to include the ice cream in the score. That's the whole point. Seeing as this series has always been more about the food than the ice cream, I feel like I can't give the ice cream all the points that it deserves, because rest assured, if I was scoring based off the ice cream alone, it would be a 10 out of 10. But because I have to let the food factor into that, and arguably let the food factor in more, restaurants are more about the food than they are about the desserts, I think I do have to give the food a 5 out of 10 for this one. Now, category 3, value. In terms of value, this is probably one of the most affordable Disney restaurants I've been to, personally. Almost all the entrees are around $20, and all the sundaes are around $15. That's it. That's really good for a Disney dinner, believe it or not. So I am most definitely going to give the value a perfect 5 out of 5. Lastly, did I discover something? Would I choose to eat here over the... Did you see that fly land on my face?
Yeah, it landed on me first, and I brushed it away.
Anyway, lastly, did I discover something? Would I choose to eat here over the choices I usually make in Disney World? Yeah, maybe. Again, I think I mostly would for ice cream. I could see myself making a reservation, coming back, getting the kitchen sink, just getting a little, like a sundae as a dessert. As far as coming back for food, though, I don't know if I will. Just because, you know, again, while the food was good, it doesn't shine quite as bright as that ice cream does. And I think that's kind of the point. I think they know people aren't coming here to be like, that food looks really good. They're coming here because of the ice cream. So the ice cream does its job. You should come back for ice cream. But for food, I don't think it should be like a specific stop on your food list. On your dessert list for sure, but food, not as much. So Beaches and Cream clocks in at an 18 out of 25. That does put it below Sebastian's Bistro, so technically on the bottom of this list so far, given that we've only been to 2 places. But I highly doubt it will stay there. I really enjoyed my time here. I think you will too. Once again, if you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, maybe click that bell icon so that you're notified when I post a new video, and send this to somebody who you think will like it. Maybe send this to somebody you want to try the kitchen sink with. Could be fun, but we'll see what's next.